Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to part 5, I believe, of the Jeffree Stars Mansion collaboration. Okay, that was a lot. But yeah, and this is not only part 5 but the final part, thankfully. So I will be linking the tray files down below. I think I figured it out. This is the first time that I've ever extracted tray files from my game and put it into like the description and everything. So if it isn't like proper or the right tray files or there's something wrong, please do let me know and I'll try to figure it out. And if I can't, I'll ask Aleks to help me with that. But yeah, so this video was supposed to be out last Monday, and yeah, I've been like really sick and probably been making it worse by not sitting still and things like that and stress. But and I still am sick, but I'm feeling better and hopefully I can get through this voiceover. I'm gonna not try to do the voiceover for the whole period of time of the video, which it is like shorter compared to like my normal videos, which I'm very excited about because I wasn't really sure if speeding up the video was going to like make it skip and jump, because in my program it does that. But thankfully, watching the last video when I sped it up more, it wasn't doing that and it was running smoothly. So yeah, I learned something through this collaboration and I'm really happy about that. But yeah, so as you can see, back to the actual video, we're working on the nursery, and this is my second favorite room in the house. Like, I have to say, I believe I told you guys that my favorite room in the house is probably, yeah, it is definitely the library. The second is definitely this nursery, and this is why right here. This is the first time that I've done like a crib, and it should work. I followed a tutorial that I have found on YouTube and it worked for them. I didn't player test to see if it actually worked because at the time there were like updates and my cheats and mods that I used to be able to like start pregnancies and things like that, it wasn't updated at the time, so I still haven't gotten a chance to test that out. But if it doesn't work, the objects are very easy to delete, and you can even keep the little curtain set up if that doesn't interfere with it. But it should work. But I really love the way how it turned out, and that's one of the reasons why this nursery is one of my favorite rooms. I also, as you can see to the left, I did like a little changing table, and I kind of like if I would say a dream nursery for me, this is probably the first, at least the first iteration in my point of view of what I would want my dream nursery to be like. And like with all the little cubbies and the stuffed animals and the toys and stuff. And I do have like toys in there, even though it's a nursery for a baby and not like a toddler. But like the bed is easily deletable, that you can put a toddler bed in that corner, and the room will be like fit for the toddler once they start, you know, growing up. Well, the baby grows up. So I tried to make it to where you could use the nursery the same except for like the bed without having to change too much, and to make it look more like a nursery. Yeah, so and oh, I did this like really cool idea with this those what are they called, the knitting boxes or baskets. I couldn't find any type of like cubby type bin drawer things. I can't think of what they're called right now that looked right, so I decided to use those knitting baskets, and they didn't have like the same color with like the different designs, so I used the same color color swatch, and I just changed the orientation position of the box basket so that way it looked like the same basket but then just had different things in there. And here's just a little cute puff area that your sim can sit in. And I added a rocking chair. You guys could probably already see that. And even though we couldn't, we can't rock with the baby, I just, that's something that I hope that will come in with the game, or come to the game, and hopefully an update later on down the line. And I really do hope that we can sit and rock and stuff with the babies. Like, they're not going to be like stuck to their cribs. And I don't mind the fact that the babies are an object. I just wish that if they were, they have them as an object, that they can be brought to other objects instead of just being stuck to the bassinet. And I hope that we can also get like cribs and stuff, maybe with like a what do they call it, where you can place objects on other things, like tables, like the positions of where you can place them. Like, I hope that they can have like, we'll bring cribs, and like on the side of the crib we can place teddy bears and stuff there or whatever. But yeah, and what I meant by like the babies, I don't mind them being objects and just moving them to another object. I mean, like, you can place the baby on a changing table for existence. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm still sick and my brain's not functioning properly. But like, I wish that we could like move the babies to another object if they have to stay an object. Like, I don't care if I can't put them on like the floor and leave them there, but it would also be nice to have multiple objects that we can put them on, like, or in, like for instance, mats that can go on the floor, or changing tables, and like swings and strollers and stuff. Like, if they were just linked to those objects, like you can move them back and forth to different objects and they can't be placed on the ground, I wouldn't have mind that as much. But yeah, still. And I rarely ever use these little cubby shelves, and yeah, here I am trying to find a rug. It took me forever. I think I cut out quite a bit trying to find a rug, and right now it's been like so long, I honestly don't even remember which rug I used. But I wanted to make sure that they had like a lot of things that they could play with, And back to those cubbies, I used them in a couple of builds, but I really wanted to use them around the nursery. And as you can see over the rocking chair, I put a plant, and I think I put stuffed animal, like the one that you can get when you like knit it, in the cubby above, like that corner to like, there it is, to the left. Yeah, and I can't remember if I sized down the dollhouse, but if I did, I haven't tried it yet, but I believe your Sims can still play with them when they're sized down. I don't understand why they didn't just give it to us sized down to, like from the get-go. And here, I really wanted to have like a little homework nook for the kids, or teenagers or whatever. And I also wanted them to have like a little sitting area where they can bring their friends, like to do homework and stuff. And this is like that little area. And I know it's like by the master bedroom, but there was a lot of space here, and I didn't want to make the master bedroom any more bigger than it already is. But I really love the way how it turned out. I didn't really put a whole lot on the they're not tables, they're counters, the island counters. I think I used the island version of the counters for like the desk, and then I used the bar stools so that way they'll be functional. And oh yeah, it took me forever to find curtains. I cut that out too. But yeah, I think I like put like a fish tank or something there. And the coffee table, I think I used the same one. I might have gone back and changed it, but I didn't realize at the time that they were the same. And I don't remember if I ever changed it, because I really liked the way how it looked, but I might have changed it. And so I might have said something about it in another video or another part, that I had did like a basement area as well. I had added one, not added it. because I wanted to have like a wine cellar and a game room. And I could have put in the game room up top, but I also wanted to have like a playroom for the kids. I know that's like so many different type of kid rooms for like different ages, but I really wanted them to be like separate, so that way like if you have like kids and teenagers, like the teenagers aren't going to want the kids to be around them and their friends all the time. They're going to want to have like their own little, pad to hang out without having like to hear their brothers and sisters or whatever, or toddlers playing with a whole bunch of toys and stuff. So I wanted to make sure that those rooms are separated and they have like a whole floor separating them. So yeah. And oh, right here, I really love using these cork boards. I have yet to like in my own personal gameplay collected all the postcards, but it's like always my goal and then I forget about it. I'm gonna have to like stick to it, or maybe like in a let's play stick to it, because then like I have to stick to it when I say I wanted to do it, But yeah, upstairs, back to upstairs, there's a like a kids playroom, like for toddlers and the kids, a guest bedroom that could also be used as the butler's room. I might have mentioned that in a previous part. And there's like a closet and like a small arts paint type room as well. I didn't really know what to do with the space. It was kind of, I can't even remember how many walls it has. It might be octagonal-ish type room with like, kind of branching off into the house a bit. And I wanted to like make it functional, but I didn't want it to make it into a closet because it had windows around. Here we are right now. But yeah, like as you can see, it has windows all around the room, and I couldn't think of at the time. It wasn't the last room, but it was, not my first room that I wanted to decorate because I didn't really know what to do with it. And I didn't want to use it as a closet because there were too many windows, and I thought that was too many windows in a closet. And I didn't want to use it as the bathroom because I already had made the bathroom and I loved the way how it turned out. I didn't want to change anything about it. So I kind of thought, windows, well, a room that needs windows is like a little painting room. So I made like a little painting storage type room as well. Well, it's like multifunctioning, like storing your paintings and painting. Not that there's anywhere that you can really store it, but we're just gonna pretend, because that's what we do in The Sims. And I love using these drop cloths as well. And oh, this is the movie theater room. I keep getting sidetracked, but that's the other room that I wanted to have in this house. And I decided up here, instead of making this into the game room, just because I always put the what is it called, movie theater room in the basement, and I wanted to put it on the level where the kids were, like on the top level for some reason. But yeah, I did like a little nook over there, and this is the where the TV is gonna be, and there's like a wet bar off to the side, and I really wanted to use these chairs. I seen them in these what are they called? Chase. Yeah, I think that's the name of what they're called. But I always see like the couch beds in mansions where they have movie theater rooms, and I really wanted to use that here. So yeah, that's what I did. And I just realized, to make it more like one of those fancy movie theater rooms, I could have used platforms. I typically use platforms, but I didn't think about it. Or maybe I just didn't want to at the time. Who knows? And yeah, you gotta have a popcorn machine by the movie theater. So there it is. And I think I put like a table and put some curtains up as well. And I wanted it to be like a dark room. But I realized this before, but I keep forgetting about it, and then I remember every time I want to do like a movie theater room or like a blackout a room, that we don't have any like plain black paint, like for the walls. Like we have like black wallpaper with a design on it and other black wallpapers or paints that have designs and stuff on it, but we don't have like a solid black wall painting. Well, what are they called? Wallpapers in the game, but not like wallpaper, but paint. I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, and I thought that was very strange, and I don't understand why we don't have it. And you can see the closet over to the right now. It's I don't know how many objects in there are functioning, well, functional. And over here, I think I just put some chairs out, and I was gonna put the bubble blower, but I decided against it, and yeah, just put some sitting chairs out there, and I think like some plants or something. Nothing like spectacular or anything, but I figured like if you're finished watching the movie, or maybe, you know, like a couple of your friends are watching a movie, you could come out here and sit if you're not into it or just want to get away and chat with some other friends. Yeah, and as you can see, I tried adding one of the gaming tables, but it wasn't a big enough balcony, so I had to forego that. And at this point, I have been furnishing the house for a very long time, and I was still debating at this point if I wanted to do a basement or not. And I kind of just like said, you know what, forget it. We're doing a basement because I couldn't fit those um, game tables, the foosball table, and the ping pong table upstairs. So we're just gonna do it there, and then I can do all the other stuff that I wanted to do. And that's a wine cellar and the game room, as well as the garage and what is it called? It's like a vault. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna call it. Um, and I really wanted to add those things because if I'm playing in the house, those are things that I thought I would like to play with or, you know, have for my Sims to do and things like that. And here's the playroom, which I'm like really excited about. I had to use this tent from the Dream Home Decorator pack, and I don't understand why that toy um, container, I don't want to call it a toy box, but I don't understand why that's not functional. Like, we don't need the whole animation of the arms, but they could like just reach or swipe or something for it, and then it could be like another storage thing for toys and stuff. I don't understand why it isn't. But yeah, I'm not gonna rant and rave. We're gonna get off of that. And yeah, I wanted to have like, I think there's like another game table in the actual game room, and right now this fly won't leave me alone. um but yeah, the game table. I think there's another one, but I'm not 100% sure. I kind of figured the kids can come up here and play Don't Wake the Llama, and if I did put the other one down there, the adults or, you know, kids, teenagers, whoever can play cards and stuff. And I love the idea of having a cubby. At this point, I didn't really know what to put over there. I was struggling, and yeah, I cut most of it out because it was just a hot mess. And like, I really wanted this room to feel colorful and almost like a kid being in a daycare or something. That's the feel that I wanted to have here. A little sitting area, a place they can do some arts and crafts and build things on. Like, I wanted them to be able to do everything. And I wanted this tent to be completely functional, but I don't think I was able to do that, you know, where the sides were open so that way other people or people in the household or not in the household can play with the toddlers and stuff. But it just wasn't working, so I had to settle for just them being able to go inside of it instead. And oh, all the bedrooms. This right here is technically considered as a bedroom because it has a closet, but I still wanted to use it as a playroom. But for people who didn't have kids or they're playing over time and their kids are all grown up and they need extra bedrooms or something like that, I did make sure that all the bedrooms that are supposed to be bedrooms have closets And I thought of like a cool idea with this closet. It's not going to be in, I didn't record it or anything because it was a tedious process, but I used that closet, you can see the door there, as a storage type ordeal. So there's like boxes stacked on top of each other, which they're not functional, but I mean, you can like store things in there. Like the paintings, for example, I use those boxes to store my Sims paintings in my just doing them let's play. Oh, and here is the guest bedroom, and I wanted it to be very simple. I didn't want it to have personality whatsoever, which was a little hard for me because I like using a lot of clutter, and I go by like what I think their personality will be like or things that they would be into. So I kind of decorated this in the way of, well, there'll be just guests staying in this bedroom or a butler. And I had at first was gonna use this as the playroom, but I struggled a little bit in that little corner that has like the diagonals because the roof was coming in where I wanted to add the sitting area, the sitting area that has like the angles. I used it in the playroom, that type of like seating type thing. But yeah, I couldn't get it to work in there, so I was like, forget it, we're just gonna use this as the guest bedroom. And that mirror fit there perfectly. I did struggle quite a bit trying to figure out how to make like this room come together. I cut out a lot of it, like a lot of it, because I was trying to find the wood tones that would fit with everything. And I didn't want to go like completely black and gray, so as you can see I did use the wood tones, and I think I keep it that way. But if I didn't find like the object that like had like the same color tone, I might have changed it to gray and black. But yeah, originally the room was just gray and black, and I thought the wood would kind of warm it up a bit and make it feel a little more homey and not so cold. um I like modern design. It's not my favorite type of design just because it does give me a cold feeling, and I would love to stay in like modern homes and stuff, but like long term wise probably not so much. But yeah, I really like the way how this bedroom turned out. It's not my favorite by any means, not just because of like it being more modern contemporary, but just, I don't know, just the way how it kind of came together. I think it looks nice, but it's not my favorite. And I think I like put like soaps or something, or things that I tried to make it look like soaps, but I can't really remember at this point. It's been such a long time. Yeah, so that way they'll feel like they can come in there and have like the things that they need, like necessity wise lotions and soaps that they can take into the guest bedroom and stuff like that. And the only room I think I didn't do like a closet in, now that I'm thinking about it, is the nursery. And yeah, I completely forgot about that. But they could move into this bedroom or the playroom. I mean, that could be a thing, right? I mean, because you won't need that nursery anymore. And then maybe the nursery could be like another playroom or just some type of another entertainment. I don't know. You guys have like really creative minds. I'm pretty sure you guys will figure out what you want to do with those rooms. Anyway, but yeah, here I am trying to find some more stuff to clutter it up without it making it feel like it has too much personality. And I think we're gonna be moving after I find curtains, or yeah, I probably didn't do it on camera. But this room right here is the winery, and I wanted it to give me like Italy or French vibes, so I use stones and woods, and you don't see it right now. I think I might have skipped over it and didn't record it, but I use like these beams to kind of outline the walls a little bit, so it kind of gave like a more of a fancy French Italian style type winery feel. And I wanted it to be small and kind of cozy. And yeah, I really love the way how it turned out. I actually wouldn't mind like actually building a winery in like this style. And I know we don't have any, and I keep saying winery. It'll be considered a nectar, a nectary. I don't know. But yeah, I really wish we had like nectar making. I know we can do fizzy drinks and kombucha and stuff like that, but I still want to be able to make nectar, you know, like, and have a nectary. But yeah, I would probably do it in a way where we're still using like the fizzy what is it called, that thing right there. But like I said earlier, down here it's just the game room, and I wanted it to feel like all age groups can come down there, but it's still away from like the chaoticness, and it has like its own little chaoticness. And I think I put like a pool table, not pool table, I wish we had a pool table, I was thinking that the whole time, but I did like a karaoke like stage type thing. Darts, I believe I kept in there. I wanted to put like everything you could possibly put in a game room, and I think, I don't remember if the foosball table stays, but I know I put a not karaoke, what is it called? That thing. Yeah, I really wanted that. But I struggled a little bit trying to get it all to work, so I had went off camera and kind of pieced it together a little bit to where I felt like I could, you know, continue on with it. But yeah, you guys, I'm thinking that I'm gonna go ahead and end this voiceover here. I don't really feel like there's much else to talk about, and all this talking and talking fast has made me feel like really winded right now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and that you guys really like the mansion. That would mean so much to me, that you guys like the mansion. And yeah, download and have all the fun that you want. I will have the tray files down in the description. Like I said, if it does not work properly, or that's not how tray files are supposed to be, please let me know. I've never downloaded tray files for The Sims 4. I think for The Sims 3, but it's been so long, I honestly don't even remember how I even downloaded stuff for The Sims 3 or 2 or 1 for that matter. But yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome, amazing rest of your day or night, depending wherever you are in the world. And I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.